Hey, welcome back everybody to Trickle Sticks Knives. Today we're going to be going over this one. It's called the Old Bear. Now it's kind of like the Opinels in a way. It doesn't have like a turning collar, but it has this like little lever here, which is actually, I would have to say it's probably a better design as far as like it's really locked up. When you push that down, like it's locked up. Um, I believe this is the extra large model. I think there's three or four different models. There's like small, medium, and large, and I think extra large. But I'm pretty sure it's the extra large. Let's go ahead and look at this blade. It might give us a little more information. I tell you, if I could see, that's boy, that'd be a plus. But you guys are gonna have to just tell me what's going on that blade. Obviously, I can see it says Old Bear, but there might be some numbers on there or something. What's that? Can't see what that says. Looks like all the information's right there on this side, so yeah, that's about all I can tell you. It's got walnut handle. Very cool to have as far as this one's. It's an excellent knife. Like I just took the lock off and I can like shake it. Well, usually I can just shake it down. Well, is it unlocked or what? Yeah. Usually I could just shake it down, but it's got a little resistance. I must need to. It might be a little dry. As far as I don't think I've oiled this one in a while, but usually it'll just drop by itself. Like literally, I'll just shake it and it'll just drop. So maybe I need to put a little bit of lube in the oil, or put a little bit of oil in the lube rather. But as soon as you get up there, it's very tight. You put that lock on. You can also kind of not press down on the lock, but just have it there to just as like a guide. You can have that your thumb there, just to kind of control the knife better. So that's nice. You can choke up on it. I try to stay back here. That way I'm kind of where the guard is. I mean, obviously I'm coming up if I need to. It has a really nice full flat grind on it. Boing. Very sharp. Yeah, nice and sharp. So yeah, I would definitely say, I don't know which Opinel it would be, which sized Opinel it would be compared to, but it's definitely different as far as it has a different handle shape. So if you like Opinels, I would definitely give this a try. Like I said, they have different sizes. I believe this is the extra large one. And do I have anything on my notes before we start measuring? It's got 420 steel. I think that's about all I got. It's got walnut handles. Really cool knife though. Just about 9 inches overall. Blade length is 3.75 with a same as for the actual cutting edge, and 5 inches for the handle. Pardon. Let's see what we got here for the. This looks like a little bit chubby. Yep, about 0.8 inches, and it feels really good. The walnut is nice and grippy, not overly grippy. It's smooth, you know, it's real smooth, but it's grippy. It's perfect. Millimeters 1.9. And like I said, with this one, you're gonna have. It's not a big deal, man. So don't make it out to be. But like once a year, you're gonna have to throw some mineral oil on this wood just to keep it fresh, or so it's not going to dry out. Um, Drying out isn't going to. It's going to possibly affect the fitment here. So that's kind of, and it just makes it look better as well to keep a good, a good amount. And it's literally like once or twice a year. You just take the smallest amount of mineral oil and just wipe it on it, and then let it sit for a second, and then just put it away. Very inexpensive and very worth having the knife just for that. I believe these are only like $20, $30. They're pretty inexpensive. But I totally recommend it. The steel they're using is really good. I know it's only $4.20, but they do a real good job with it. It's extremely sharp. Real nice blade on it. Pretty much the same exact. I'm not gonna say it's the exact same blade as the Opinel, but it's definitely similar. You can see there. But yeah, you can get all of them and have the whole set. Isn't that great? But I do like how this comes out right there. And just how fat it is. I mean, it's nice. I guess I would say this reminds me of the Opinel number 12 because of how fat it is. You know what I mean? The blade's not as long as the 12, but it's definitely, it makes you feel like you got a secure blade. And like I said, when this lock is on, like this is locked up like, I'll try it again. Yeah, this is locked up like a bank vault. I mean, it's really locked up when you got that lock on. And then when you first get it, it's real loose. Like the pivot here. Like it's loose, like you could pretty much. I think mine's just a little stiff because I've had it for a while. I must have forgot to lube the pivot there. It's not like you have to, but it never hurts. But I remember that this one used to just drop once you did that, when you broke the lock. But excellent blade. I know a lot of people probably would want there to be a lanyard hole on this, and you probably can. You just got to drill one in there, because yeah, you should be able to like drill a hole in there anywhere like over here. Wouldn't matter as long as it went through and didn't hit the blade, because it seems like there's plenty of room. So that's maybe the one thing that's missing on these, that since it's a bigger knife, that's not, for me, I would want, because that's not really I don't know, it seems a little bulky to be a slip knife. I guess you could though, or just I'd throw it in your pocket with the lock on. That way it doesn't come open. I know it can still come out right like that and poke you, but it's not going to kill you. So, but that is nice. At least it won't, if you got kids and stuff, it might slice them if they get a hold of it, but it's not going to kill them. Which is nice. I don't think it'll go on anymore. Yeah, it just allows it to come out a little bit if the lock's on. So, which, hey, something better than nothing. But real nice piece of walnut on there. It's a quality, quality piece. I'm pretty sure it's from Italy, if I'm not mistaken. Might even say that on the blade somewhere. I guess I could look at my notes. I don't remember if I wrote that down, but I want to say it's from Italy. Yeah, I don't know. I got that. It's called Antonini. I think that's who is the maker. Is Antonini? I don't know. However you say it. So I'll put that in the tag so you guys can I think that's who the maker is. I can't see what it says on the blade, but it says something down there. I tried to. I'm sure you could see it, but I assume it's the model number. But It's a heck of a knife. It really is. Yours will come shiny. Mine's kind of dull because I do take it with me sometimes, and it's a good one to have if you want a really good. It is better than an open. I'll have to admit it because it has a brass, a nice thick brass. I guess that's a liner, or I'm not sure what you would call that. A brass collar. And then this locking system makes it like a bank vault. There's no other way to put it. It's like a bank vault. It's not, there's no play. So if you're looking for a knife like that, this is it, for sure. I don't know if they're all like that, but this one's like that. So, oh man, I forgot to get the weight. I don't know all about that. I might have forgot that on some previous videos. Oh well. I think those ones were. I think I did some lightweight knives, so figured out. I mean, maybe I'll put it in the description, but I think they were both fifth pocket knives, so I don't think you really need a weight for that. 2.5 ounces for this one, real nice lightweight, but I mean, you got a lot of knife there for 2.5 ounces. Like that's a medium use knife all day long. That I mean, that's almost a hard use knife just because how much that locks up when it's out and the blade's locked. I mean, it's locked up. It's not moving. So, I mean, that's almost a hard use knife. So if you're looking for something like that, I mean, this one's definitely it. That's why I say it is kind of an Opinel killer, and I love Opinels, so do not get me wrong. But that's kind of why I got it. I wanted to see how good it was, and it's better. It just is. It's just a better knife. It just is. So if that's what you're looking for, this is definitely worth your time. Like I said, real nice blade on this. Just like the Opinels. Real nice and sharp. Yeah. It's a good one. I definitely recommend that one. I think I got all the measurements, and you guys have a wonderful day.